I tried to call you yesterday, but when the phone started ringing, I didn't know what to say. And when I saw you on the corner staring, should've came up to you, but I just turned and walked away. I've never been shy when it comes to this, but something about you got me nervous. You're one of a kind, and I don't wanna regret the moment when it's just me and you. Before you I was lost. Before you I was lost. Before you I didn't want nobody. Real love would do better without it. Before you don't matter, 'cause I can't wait for it to be me and you. Guess Cupid has shot me, I think I'm in love. Guess Cupid has shot me, I think I'm in love. So should I chase you or pretend not to know you? Should I come on strong or wait for you to make the first move? I can't believe you got me feeling butterflies as soon as you walk in and we lock eyes. Tell me what to do, I'm at your mercy, and I think I like it, and I never felt so shy when it comes to this, but something about you got me nervous. You're one of a kind, and I don't wanna regret the moment when it's just me and you. Before you I didn't want nobody. Real love would do better without it. Before you don't matter, 'cause I can't wait for it to be me and you. Guess Cupid has shot me, I think I'm in love. Guess Cupid has shot me, I think I'm in love. Before you I was lost. Before you I was lost. Before you I didn't want nobody. Real love would do better without it. Before you don't matter, 'cause I can't wait for it to be me and you. I miss that feeling, made my heart leave my chest hit the ceiling. Remember you and me kicking and screaming. Now I lay in the bed daydreaming, thinking how good we had it. I'm so numb, I can't stand it. We lost our landing ground. What happens to us now? 'Cause we were kryptonite. I wanna feel that high. Euphoria between us two. I'm wondering what happened to those goosebumps. I'm chasing goosebumps. You made the instant on my neck. I want you more than sex. Goosebumps. I'm chasing goosebumps. It's like we were drunk on us. Somehow it's sobered up. Fade away. Never communicate. It's a losing game. Thinking how good we had it. I'm so numb, I can't stand it. We lost our landing ground. What happens to us now? 'Cause we were kryptonite. I wanna feel the high. Euphoria between us two. I'm wondering what happened to those goosebumps. I'm chasing goosebumps. You made the instant on my neck. I want you more than sex. Goosebumps. I'm chasing goosebumps.
Alright. Hello everybody, and welcome back. So today we are back with some more Final Fantasy XIV Online. We'll be continuing on with the Moogle quest, the Mailman Moogle quest. I do think we only have a couple left, so we should be able to knock them out real quickly, and then hopefully we'll be jumping back into MS. I hope everybody had an awesome weekend so far, enjoying the long weekend. July, so let's celebrate. Happy 4th of July. What else did I think that was it? Instrumental. I really like it. But yeah, we'll be just diving back in and hoping for the best. So, go ahead. Here, let me just work. Go ahead and pause me. Alright, and I completely forgot to log into the Freg dataset. Alright, there's a glimpse at my main character. Dataset, Dynamis. Wrong character. I need to actually give some love to that character at some point. I also need to double check and see where I am at in regards to the main scenario. How much is left as far as the quest and what is to come. Also, probably need to get me a new headset soon, because this one is starting to act for real fun, which is not good. Also, I don't know why, but every week I feel like I completely forgot how to do all this. It's not that long of a break. Alright, there we go. We'll just pick up where we left off. We hazy professor. Alright, knowledge, my dear assistant, is the gift that keeps on giving. I've got letters today for a fellow who embodies that notion. Professor Lambertain, Kupo. He's an authority on Aether, known for his passion and absent-mindedness. I'm sure you've heard of him. Lately, everyone is talking about his theory. Pretty sure that's the professor that helped me get into Garuda Slayer. Now, such a renowned scholar has many students, and these letters come from his best and brightest. So, your task, my friend, is to deliver the mail to Lambertain in Camp Drybone. Make sure to get it there promptly, as a good postman should, Kupo. Alright. I do hope that the sounds are actually, like, going through properly. Because I have to really lower the volume on my actual headset to actually hear properly out of it. Because if I don't, it only comes out of one ear and it's not fun. I don't know, I don't think that would affect the actual music coming out into the mixer, but just in case. I do hope people will let me know. Ooh, I think guilty. And there is the professor. Ah yes, I am Professor Lambertain. Hey, we've met, you say? Are you certain about that? Perhaps telling me why you've come will refresh my memory? Alright, so there's the letters. Ah, I've been expecting these. I still can't quite remember you, but you have my thanks all the same. So, all three will attend the symposium. Excellent. I expected their reply sooner, but better late than never. Ah, praise you. I've gotten ahead of myself. The symposium I speak of is a biannual event that I've organized for my students. We gather under one roof to share our research and critique others, instructive, of course. Perchance you're familiar with aspect conversion. It is a theory I but recently published. with the aid of an adventurer much like you, come to think of it. Anyway, the focus of this symposium shall be post-aspect conversion. I'm the one that helps you. Speaking of which, the hour is nearly upon us, though it seems my pupils have yet to arrive. Oh well, there are papers I can attend to while I wait. Since you have proven yourself a neighborhood courier, would you mind taking these flowers to the tavern for me? It is the venue for the symposium, and I fear it wants more decoration. Alright, let's go decorate the venue. Oops. Will be down here? Yes. Oh, I can just... There we go. You are still here. I must have finished more quickly than I realized. Though to do things swiftly and well is only natural for a mind like mine. Why did my voice get... Where are my students? It's strange for them to be so late, and one of my big surprise. I present the original 4 volumes of my latest work on the properties of aspect conversion. I intend to bequeath them to my students as thanks for their assistance, once they arrive anyway. I'm pretty sure they'll be along. Did he actually read the letters? I bet he did. I don't know if he properly read them. I would not be surprised if he did not. They are awfully tardy. Perhaps I shall retire to my chambers for the time being. Well, I suppose you are free to go, but if you venture outside Camp Drybone, will you keep your eyes open for my pupils? I'm sure they are fine, but I worry all the same. Ooh, could their caravan have been attacked? Oh, that would be bad. Wait, I have a feeling that the symposium isn't yet to come. I feel like it should... Like, it's a little bit later. Then again, I really don't remember where this one was going. Been a while. See neither hide nor hair of the students. So I really have a feeling. I really think that it is a bit too early. Have you seen any sign of my students outside the camp? I have seen nothing. Nothing at all? My students must be busy with their research. So busy that they forgot to tell me. The symposium is hereby cancelled. My pupils will have to wait for their... cats, books. I left them in the tavern. There's also... could you retrieve them for me? I require a moment. Dude is so dramatic. At this point, I'm really willing to bet money that he actually just forgot that it's not yet time. Oh no, they're the students. Do mine eyes mislead me? The adventurer came in search of corrupted crystals. Of the countless taverns throughout the realm that we could cross paths here. Tell me, Fetchio, what brings you to this place? The symposium's been cancelled on account of our absence? Whatever for? It's to be held tomorrow, not today. I told you. Evidently, the professor mixed up the date. Hence why he fears we have forgotten all about it. Hey, Chloe, how's it going, friend? How are you? I hope you're well. The professor can be ever so slightly scatterbrained, though a genius when it comes to aetherical studies. As if the worst hasn't been said of us. Hahasako, people should still think us lunatics had we not come to study under the professor. Indeed, whatever his failings, none of us would be where we are without him. I'd say we surprise him with a gift of our own. Something to show our thanks for all he has done, and to commemorate his latest publication. Hear, hear. And I think we all know what would make the perfect gift. Corrupted crystals. Oh, of course. Ha, fine idea if I do say so myself. Can we count on your help as well, Pedro? Yeah, sure, why not? Doing good? That's good. Glad to hear it. I must return to Highbridge and prepare a containment vessel for the crystals. You may come and collect it anon. Alright, will do. What about the books? Oh, they're reading it. I'm pretty sure they're reading it. So I see the 4 books still right there. Also, why are they so shiny? Look at that shine. What? That's very... Alright, let's go collect the book. Not the book. Go collect the vessel. When I don't need to go over and around, I can just fly right to where he's at. It's high time you arrived. I completed my preparations a long while ago. We see crystals marked by nary a single mark. Make your way to the center of the burning wall, where stands the finest of formation. Here's a sledgehammer. We used it to fracture a cluster once there. And here, a warded pot. Collect within it the shards of crystal, and deliver the lot to Sienna. Simple, is it not? I trust you are aware that the nearest path to the burning wall begins at Berkeley Falls. And I bid you merry mining. Alright, this attack on hybrid, really. This is where you actually get these. Long Haft and his harem of women is the only way I can call it. Also, interestingly enough, somebody's doing this one, so why not? Let's do it. Oh my god, he's still talking about manning his lever. Oh. Scared Lolico. I was like, what is that person talking about? Oh, so we need to... Wait, when did Grace die? I'm gonna assume when I was actually, like, in dialogue still. Somewhere out there, maybe. Right? President's remaining supplies. So now we need to make sure the supplies are good. Oh my, that's a lot. That's a lot of them. Why are you still attacking? I love how I just got distracted by this one. And they're still running over there. Oh, one of the residents died, apparently. When did one of the residents die? You resisted the provoke? Oh, this is a boss fight. Oh, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. Alright, let me take them all the way to the boss. Make sure I'm invisible for the healer. A little bit of healing would help. A little bit of healing would actually help. The residents are actually still dying and the supplies are going away. And I am about to die. I'm actually not gonna tank anymore. I'm just gonna keep on focusing on the boss. Bit of self-healing. I also have high elixir and elixir levels. Probably There we go. Oh, I think that's like the final one right here. Hey, where's the awesome? Oh, they're going straight for the boss. I should actually probably help Longcast here. On the boss. I'm pretty sure there's an achievement. I could do decently well for this one. Mainly because I probably don't have to tank a crap ton of enemies. Go. Curtain call. Right, let me check that achievement. Yeah, successfully complete. Attack on hybrid jack. The highest rating possible. Now that we have completed that distraction, let us go back to post movie. Oh, this is supposed to be the best one? You fractured the corrupted crystal. Place the crystals within the warded pot. Oh. Go. Pot. Where the corrupted crystals to? Those blue crystallized trees are actually really awesome. Alright, slowly descending while we actually reach our destination. Sure, I am well. Welcome back. Did the Mirror Knights give you any trouble? Not really, no. They're way below my level. Ah, an exquisite pot full of corrupted crystals if ever I saw one. Well, now that everything seems in order, I shall summon the professor for his surprise. There's your professor. Ahem, what surprise, pray tell? If it was for the symposium, I'm afraid you're too late. Professor Lambertine. And you, postman, did you ever intend to return with what I asked? Why, I ought to. Hold on a moment, Professor. You forgot that the symposium starts tomorrow. I know you can be a bit absent-minded, but above all else, we beg you, remember. No student ever skips a symposium. Voila! Corrupted crystals to celebrate your latest publication and to express our gratitude for your constant support. So that's why you three have been doing. I hardly know whether to laugh or to cry. It just so happens I have prepared something for each of you as well. On the properties of aspect conversion would not exist were it not for you all, and so I thought to divide the volumes between the four of us. That the set would be complete whenever we meet. Your questions, your contributions, your very presence drive me on. As quickly as a corrupted crystal can change aspect. It matters not where our research takes us, so long as we are of one mind and one purpose. Why don't we meet 4 times a year instead of 2? It would be a pleasure to hear your papers more often, and to present mine own, of course. I must say, I am quite eager to begin experimenting with crystals. You didn't go to much trouble obtaining them, did you? Not at all, haha. Geo saw to the dangerous task for the second time, come to think of it. Didn't it ever serve as inspiration for your research before? Geo? Ah, I knew I had seen you before. Well, no longer shall your contributions go unrecognized. I, Professor Lambertine, hereby name thee an honorary pupil. Oh, that's awesome. Now, my friends, to work. The unsolved mysteries of Aether are waiting to be unraveled. Oh, and I got fire shards and crystals out of it. Level up. Successful delivery, your reputation as a letter carrier has grown. I don't need to actually mount up. Travel to the notion. Oh. Lose an emerald apple. Hear me. Fine mess this is. Fine mess indeed, Koopa. Koopa? I didn't notice you there. I was too preoccupied with living a post-move's worst nightmare. I have a letter with an unreadable address. All I can make out are the words Mond and Ulda. The rest is illegible squiggles. Who could it be? Plymond? No, maybe Plymond or Plymond. Ooh, of course, Plymond. Yes, Plymond, the Sultan's information monger. Not a single doubt about it. My assistant Plymond is in Ulda. Plymond Ulda is our recipient. Now take this letter to him. I believe he can be found on Emerald Avenue most days. The rest is knowing it's in your experienced hands. Alright, before we actually go anywhere, I do need to step away, so... PRV scene, and I shall be right back. I'm tired. Apologies about the wait. Stomach is not playing nice with me right now, but I'll power through it for a bit. If I see like I can't, power through much more, I'll Why? I just got here. I just got. Oh, Rose, welcome in. How are you, friend? I hope you are well. Here. Ain't my venturing friend. Or is it postman today? I'd say I was expecting mail, but... this isn't you? Raymond, we have your daughter. Man's behind shack at Copper Bell. Obey or she dies. Purple Haze. Is a ransom note. Why'd you bring this to me? I ain't Raymond, you fool. And I can't very well look the other way, can I? Of course, it have to be the God's damn Purple Haze. Cruel sense of humor Face got making me remember, but I've got work to forget. No. That's valid. Ooh, by the way, in a couple of days I am planning on going and watching the Jurassic World. I think we're out of the park now, it's just the entire world at this point. But yeah. There are a gang of crooks who in a newborn babe for the right price. So they all got thrown in the clink for the calamity. They're at large again. We've got to stop them. My home plus your blunder makes it weak. So I'll thank you to get their demands from Copperville. Alright, I guess I'm going to Copperville Mine. Dang. Oh my. That probably destroyed the ears of everybody watching, not just me. I regret putting that. I really do. I really do. Why am I still talking with him? Ooh, I know that mount. I fought that mount before. Well, the boss that mount is inspired. Alright. Here is the... Alright, let's go back to Lyman. Also, who the hell is Raymond? And why are the Purple Haze using the regular post service to send a threat letter? I am pretty sure they are more than capable of doing that themselves. That's just stupid on their part. Very sad indeed. Very sad moment when you realize the villains you're after are stupid as rocks. Oh, yes, it does. I do have them at a very low price so that people can kind of like just try them out and see which ones they would like, what they wouldn't like to use in the future, when to use it. This is Rose's favorite. Oh, why am I talking? Nice time. Just got back myself from delivering the bad tidings to Raymond and his wife. What? I don't know. 50k, 56k points. Oh my. Good folk hit by bad fortune, those two.
Good day, I'm Bob the Necromancer, and today we're doing an unboxing.
That one is one of my favorites. Because that is one hell of an unboxing. But you know, that's what a necromancer would unbox, I guess. I had to stop him from calling in the brass blades, though. They'd only force the Hayes' hands and get the girl killed. Took a lot of promises, but they trusted her life to me. That's how it stands on my end. Got the ransom demand? Yeah, I got it right here. Got it right here, partner. The Hazer demand in the deed to Raymond's land. Or the Shirella beneath it, more like. Secure the mineral rights and live as kings. Clever. Too clever. I've got a sneaking suspicion the gang's acting as a brawn to some corrupt merchant. But they'll succeed over my dead body. I am pretty sure that this guy, Wyman, would be perfect if they cast Matthew McConaughey as him. I don't know why, I just feel it. Before I get you involved, Edgio, there's something you ought to know. I used to be part of the Purple Haze. I am somehow not surprised. I was one of the bastards. Blackmail, extortion, confidence, tricks. If it was a far cry from lawful, I had a hand in it. Those were black days. I'd still be lost in the dark, if not long dead, had it not been for her. A flower girl named Mirtha, who used to stand at this very spot. Buying one of her roses turned into my daily routine just to hear her say, "Thank you kindly, Mr. Wyman." Not once did she get my name right, but seeing that innocent smile made me see goodness in her. That's actually really touching. Also really reminiscent. A flower girl? A mercenary? But then, Hayes silences this one bloke. He was a good, upstanding type, who'd informed on the gang. Great man's sacrifice should have made for a happy ending. But that informer was Martha's brother. And she just vanished. Never saw her smiling face again after that day. Not once. Ain't easy to talk about, even after all these years. And you rode. Oh hey, what is Nashu do? Wait, no, seriously, what is Nashu doing here? This is not supposed to be... Alright. Any road, it was a push I needed to leave the criminal life. I sang like a canary to the most famous detective I could find. Hildebrand. Oh, that's why she came in. Right on cue. But he took me for the dead man. Went around Rulda telling anyone who'd listen I was a righteous monger of information. Soon enough, all of the Hayes were behind bars. I got in my new chapter, but had nothing else to my name. So, I stepped into the murdered bloke's life and rode the rumors to where I am today. Come to think on it, though, where in the hells are that Hildy and Nashu? Even that prize pair should have gotten wind of this kidnapping. Oh, they're right there. Ah, he just missed them. Ah, of course. Well, my point is that I ain't standing by while scum threatens a little girl's life. Can I count on your help saving her, Thegio? Of course, of course. Of course there, cowboy. Also, Rose, if you are still here, I am still flabbergasted by what you sent me earlier. I'm just gonna put that out there. My blabber is still vastly ghastly. Good, good. Because just so happens I've got a scheme that needs 2 bodies. The way I see it, the Hayes will disperse if we snuff out the mastermind. This merchant's too smart to be caught within a mile of the gang. So we'll just need a trap so large you can't see it coming. The market itself. First, we have to start rumors and make them seem true. Make your way to Tetsaroga at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. And get his attention with this banknote. Tell him you're working for a wealthy fellow who wants to buy as much Cerellum as you can with the guilt promised on that paper. Then, actually buy a boatload of the fuel from whoever Cesaroga introduces. You mark my words, Sergio, those villains are going to roost stumbling back into my life. Alright. Also, that's a very interesting emote he has. I don't know if we actually have it or not. All that is left here are the various... Oh no, not that one. The other ones are basically all the class quests to actually start a new class. Ah, adventure. What do you want? A purveyor of Cerellum, you say? An expensive request. Do you have the funds to back it? I have this. My dear sir, how came you by such great riches? I work for a merchant. Your employer's money, eh? Well, allow me to assure you that you are speaking to the right person. Didn't God, the fellow over yonder, will be happy to provide all the Cerellum you desire. And let us not forget to thank the finder. Your sudden interest, however, gives credence to today's rumors that a certain engineer's groundbreaking invention will send the demand for Cerellum stored. Yes, 'tis perhaps time that I purchase Cerellum futures myself. What I could do for Mistress Nobody with... what I have said to you. Oh, he's trying to romance the lady. Oh, it's you again. Welcome. What might a discerning Cerellum? Of course. Are you interested in current stocks or futures? And what do you have to spend? I have this. Gods be good. In all my days, no one has ever placed so large an order. It is your money, yes? If you are tied up in something shady, there can be no deal. I see. Well, if this employer of yours is legitimate, I will be happy to assist you. And let me say, he has impeccable timing. What do I mean? Why, just that the market has been full of rumors today about Garland Iron. Word is that those engineers find a way to craft airships for a fraction of the cost. Vessels will soon fill the skies and the price of Cerellum will soar. If this is true, Cerellum will become the most desirable of commodities. And with the amount he's willing to spend, I dare say your employer knows a thing or two we don't. But this is not the time for talk. Here's your Cerellum Futures contract. I'll make good on it, for my name isn't Stinkoff. I am pretty sure that is the most shady person I could ever meet. Actually, I know for a fact he's real shady. Not the real Slim Shady, but he's just real shady. Oh, somebody's talking now. Cesaroga introduced you to Thing God. Do you have a futures contract to show for your dealings with him? Ooh, what is going on? Who, where, what, how? Oh! Echo! Hey, how's it going, friend? How are you? Welcome in, Raiders. So, for those that do not know me, I am Shiro. Just call me Shiro, if you'd like. As you can see, we are currently playing Final Fantasy XIV. I am a huge fan of MMOs in general. So, you'll see me playing Final Fantasy XIV, Star Wars The Old Republic, and that is really it, because I only really stream 2 days a week for now. Possibly in the future, you might catch me playing, story RPG. But yeah, I still don't have a proper intro because I'm like super casual. I do not have a proper ending, but who does, you know? Probably the professionals, but that is not me. But again, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining up. And Spooky Neko, hello, hello. And Codism, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Did I miss anything else? Oh. Final Fantasy going well. As you can see, so I don't know if you remember when I rated you last time. This was the post-Moogle questline that I was talking about. I've been doing this for like 3 straight episodes of 14, basically. But yeah. Oh my, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I really appreciate it. After raid and run. Oh, no, all good, all good. Self-care is very important, as my friend would say. Definitely take care of yourself first. No. Do what you need to do. If you need to run, that is totally fine. I shall be here for a bit, and you can join back whenever. So yeah, and again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And welcome in, Raiders. I really need to nail down something more professional at this point. But I appreciate it. Alright, let's get back into the voice. Princess Soroka introduced you to Dinga. You have a futures contract to show for your dealings. I do indeed. Well, you've set the price of Sorel and Soren high as an airship. It was me who started those rumors. They look real now that you placed that order. Hold on to the futures contract for now. It's the very bait we need to lure the mastermind into the open. No doubt he's heard how you swept into the market. That's like to vex him, as is the news that he's gotten himself a rival businessman. He'll add up to Underling. And how do you imagine he'd feel if said Underling were to meet with the Hayes secretly? With Sorel prices as high as they are, he'd feel betrayed, for God's damn sure. I bet you it's a date with a kidnapper at the Copper and Coffin for you. You'll have to find a man of the Hayes, of course, but just keep your eyes out. Get his attention with a pint, then show him the futures contract, and let it slip your employer's looking for rich land. His greed will do the rest. That's a very, very intricate. He is not the best information monger currently in the realm for nothing. That is crazy. No, that's like real crazy. Alright, what's central? Yeah, coppers and coppers. Again, I really think Matthew McConaughey. I am actually thinking about the right. I'm pretty sure it's Matthew McConaughey, but I'm thinking. Alright. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he would, like, actually make a very decent actor to play Wyman Monger of information. Hazy-eyed here. Oh, because purple haze. Drink. Fine. Ain't nothing in the realm for free, though. What do you want? Got this contract. So it's your master what stuck it rich in this realm praise. Those it's him I ought to thank for this grog, eh? Mine his own Cerellum. I'll wager. His greedy bugger. Maybe you've got an itch I can scratch. I'll be coming into the deep with a huge plot of land short. Cerellum rich land is yield. Take what you're imagining. That too here. Too. Wait. I think somebody might be knocking out my door. Alright, I have returned. It was not actually what I thought it was. It was fireworks outside. I thought somebody was knocking on my door. Alright. Just a little something to think about. But I'm drowning me troubles here most days if you fancy another chat. Alright. Alright. Oh, he let it slip. Definitely let it slip. I'm just gonna be crazy happy about it. Gotta run this way. While you were gone, the price of Shirellen hit its peak. I'll need the contract back now. He'll fetch a good price and give me the funds to finish things with a bang. Ooh. Okay, that's clever. Appreciate it. And you mean with that thug? Our mastermind's sure to be feeling betrayed. But with his underling taken to my own in the copper and coffin? After he went to the trouble of kidnapping Raymond's daughter, false friends trying to turn a profit on their own ain't like to sit well with it. And I've given him a little push with a certain letter as well. Reckon he'll be leaving to question the haze round about now. A lot of them are making for Cutter's cry, and straight into the trap you worked to bait. Leave the springing of it to me. Nah, ain't none of them leaving those caves unscathed. What's it I mean to do? Can't spoil the surprise yet, but don't worry unduly. Wyman's just going to play a trick. Something from the bad old days. Ooh, this is getting interesting. This is getting real interesting. Cutter's surprise, built in. Is he gonna like let out a giant magic roar or something? Of course it's not Wymond that's gonna roar, but is he gonna play a trick on them somehow? He just sits, Veggio. We're in for a good show. He's set to put the deed over there. I oblige with the forgery. Our mastermind's here too. I'm hoping my deed fools them, so they'll let the girl go. Oh, they are letting the girl go. At last, you're safe now. Close to that kindly venture, eh? Whew! Well, looks to be drama unfolding twixt our villains. Won't want to be in that thug's boots, our masterminds. Doubtless giving that bloke a right proper grilling about his relationship with you. But at the end of the day, the merchant needs the haste. Sweet, he'll offer a bigger share of the spoils. And they'll accept, I don't doubt. No sense in them siding with some venturer that they barely know over the merchant's coin. So they'll seal the deal. Their deal with the Hayes' solemn custom. Passing a pipe while speaking a crook's vow. Not sworn in sumness glow, holds true in hell's fire. Ah, as if a pup or two bound them to anything. But I will say, that bit of somness takes the edge off. What if some bloke went and hid military-grade fire sand nearby? Oh, I see what he's doing. The moment they light their pipe, 100 million... 100 million? I don't even have that much! That's just me. 100 million. That's just crazy. 100 million bills worth of the stuff will explode. That's what I sold the futures contract for. Explosive, what can blow a settlement sky high. At least, that's what the fellow who sold it, now, hold on a moment. That whole sky high bit, not a figure of speech. Heaven else, I hope something survived that. I hope... Oh, I doubt anything survived that. Well, little one, I reckon you had enough excitement to last a lifetime. Come find the brass blades. They'll see you safely to your parents. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good child. That. Sergio, make sure she meets her family at Arzanet Ossuary. Now to thank you for all you've done. I'd be grateful if you check in on Raymond's wife while you're there. She's young and comely, but the war you made her look fury as a crone. Why do I feel like that lady, Raymond's wife, is actually the flower girl? The one that, you know, Wyman killed her brother, and she just up and left? Now that would be a twist. I don't remember if that was the case, but that would be a wicked twist. I'm just saying. I'm actually gonna take the ether. Oh, they're all the way at the thaumaturgy. Oh, that makes sense. The ossuary is there, after all. Oh, you, Wyman's friend. And I owe you a great debt. I was beside myself with worry when he came, but no longer. My daughter is safe. As she tells it, seems we need to fear the gang or that awful merchant no more. Have my gratitude as well. In truth, I waver. Place the brass blades to bring our daughter home by force, or leave it to Wyman to save her with cunning. But my wife felt he could be trusted, and full glad am I that she convinced me to do so as well. We wish to thank Wyman too. Did you take this to him on Emerald Avenue? It's a token, really, but I hope it shows our appreciation. Once again, thank you for returning our daughter to me. I am willing to bet money she is the little flower girl. Especially since the prize for this, like, for completing the quest is a flower. Oh yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense. You're definitely gonna be that girl. Oh, not the right person. Same postman again. Wait. Bring it over. You dead certain it's me? And if it is, that it ain't another ransom note? Oh, yeah, here you go. A rose. Like what I used to buy from Mirtha. Since she vanished, time stood still for me. I've been waiting for her so long. It used to be her spots turned into mine. Precious blossom, this. Just the good memories come flooding back. Who's it from, by the way? from Raymond's wife. Raymond's wife, eh? Well, look at that. Even a card. Thank you kindly, Mr. Wyman. You're Mirtha. Oh! I knew it! I freaking knew it. Seven hells, it was her all along? She grew up quick. Glad she's happy and he has a good husband. Thank you, Veggio. I think time will start moving for me again. Thank you kindly, Mr. Wyman. Still doesn't get my name right, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Alright, that is actually really adorable. No, that's really awesome. Now I know I love this questline. And everybody at home should know why I absolutely love this questline. It's just a little tidbits like that. Can never be. Keep fighting the air? Oh. Ooh, I'll take the bronze piece, of course. I don't think I can do much with those. Vitality, maybe. This one, not really. I'll just take the bronze. Ah, Veggio. You come not a moment too soon, Kupo. I have a letter addressed to Landnell over in Camp Tranquil. At once for immediate delivery. I hope he's inclined to send a reply, though, because there's no return address to be seen. One task at a time, Kupo. First of all, we, by that I mean you, must see the letter safely to Landnell's hands. I must warn you, though, rumor has it that the good captain of the Sixth Sphere has been acting strange of late. Perhaps this letter has something to do with it? At any rate, best not to keep him waiting. Now, off you go, Kupo. Alright, let's go to Camp Tranquil. Which, now I'm remembering, I completely forgot to do the couple of side quests that I found there. I need to write it down somewhere so I can remember. Well, if it isn't Veggio. Has been too long. Still gallivanting about on endless adventures. I shouldn't doubt. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be doing the same. But enough about my suppressed desires. What business brings you here? This letter. Here. A letter? Well, what have we here? This cannot be. Invitation from Wisecat to a memorial service for the commander of the Company of Heroes. Commander went missing some 5 years ago, shortly before the calamity. As if in anticipation of his disappearance, he disbanded the company and sent us all our separate ways. It was all so sudden. We knew not what to make of it at the time. Some believed he feared for the lives that would be lost at the hands of the crime. Others believed he was convinced the calamity would mean our end, and dismissed us that we might enjoy what little time remained. His final request was that wherever life should lead us next, we live up to the words of our company creed. Duty of the strong is at the weak. To that end, I returned here to Tanya and joined the Woodwheel. I've done my best to honor that promise, but if truth be told, I was never truly happy at my post. Often did I dream of fighting at my commander's side once, and so I have decided to resign from the Woodwhalers. Indeed, I have already made my decision known to my superior, and but await an official discharge. Released from my post, I had intended to search for the commander with Wisecat, with whom I had been in contact about my plans. But now this letter arrived with talk of a memorial service. I simply cannot believe it. There was no one stronger, more resourceful. What is more, Wisecat himself agreed to help me find the commander. Why would he do this? He knew that the man had died. Whatever the hell is going on, I will get to the bottom of it. I will go to Wisecat and demand an explanation. And depending on what he says, whether comrade or no, I may well split the bastard on my lance. Best be on hand when I talk to him, adventurer. If I do something I may regret. I shall make my way to Coastal Seoul as soon as the matter of my resignation is settled. If they join me there, I shan't approach Wyscat until you have arrived. That's actually pretty smart, because you seem very unhinged. Extremely unhinged. That is not good. Oh, we approached them. Or, no. Good, you're finally here. Now we can get down to business. You need to help me search for the commander, but then you send me this. And what is the meaning of this? Captain Weisgett of the Company of Heroes requests the honor of your presence at the Memorial Service. Or is this some crude joke? I'm sorry, Landino, but I've heard no news of a commander, let alone his passing. And I certainly have no plans of holding a service for him. I'm as baffled as you are by the letter. I should like to know who penned it. I see. I'm relieved to hear that you had no part in this absurdity. A great many mysteries yet remain to be sure, but so long as we can find the commander, I shan't bestir myself over them. I trust I can rely on your aid still, old friend. With the commander back at the helm, the Company of Heroes shall be united once more. And good riddance to my tedious life as a woodman. I believe I have an inkling as to the sender's identity and intent. Knowing this, I cannot in good conscience help you in your search. Sorry, my girl. But what? This is not what we agreed upon. The letter, the memorial service. What do they matter if we know them to be false? Said you'd help me. You can't simply go back on your words. God damn you. Nope. Right, calm him down. I know full well securing Weisgate won't get me any closer to finding the commander, but... Look, Landinel, I understand your desire to find the commander. However, I must remind you of your promise to me. You will never live up to your word chasing after shadows of the past. Promise does not preclude me from searching for the commander. If you will not help me, I will simply find someone who will. It's as though he's reverted to his old savage self. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. The commander was as his father to him. As a father to him. Truth be told, Landinel's real father was a criminal, or so the story goes. Yeah, really. He was just a child, and yet townsfolk assumed the worst of him, or the sins of his father, you say. His poor mother reached the end of her tether, at least that's what they said when they found her hanging. Oh, no. Oh, no. So, very tragic backstory. Landinel was not completely alone, though. He became fast friends with Uwain, now master of the Lancers building Redania. They were nigh inseparable back then, but the townsfolk's disdain for Landinel did not cease, and he feared their ire would soon turn toward Uwain. Rather than risk the well-being of his dear friend, Landinel abandoned what little remained of his world. Landinel was convinced the world hated him. He returned the feeling in kind. He'd become a monster, that is, until he met the commander, and was taken in by the company. I dare not think what would have happened if he never crossed paths. Not an easy feat, sure, but the commander helped Landinel set aside the anger that had taken control of his life. It was Landinel's love and respect for the commander that brought him peace, but that self-same love may cost him everything he has achieved. The man who wrote the letter suspected as much, and used the ruse of a memorial service to bring Landinel to me. But I fear he's not like to understand why that letter was sent to him. I realize you were only entrusted with delivery, but it would mean a lot to me. An eye on him? He seems to be losing his way. Please, a reminder of our company motto. Knowing him, he will next go to Wineport. Whenever he was in trouble, he would always seek out Shamani for advice. Godspeed, friend. Make sure he doesn't hurt himself, or anyone else for that matter. I think it's the commander that sent it. We're about to find out the commander of the company, Hero's identity. I'm almost certain the way these quests have been going is like you could just feel. One second, folks. Alright, I return. Apologies about that. I simply do not understand, Shema. How could Wisecat put aside our search like that? Does he no longer care for the commander? No longer care? I must disagree. Choosing not to search for the commander and not caring for him are two rather different things. Then, what of this so-called memorial search? Wisegate seemed willing enough to help me, but then he read the letter. Whoever sent the cursed thing wants us to give up the search. I suspect your meeting with Wisegate is what the sender had intended. Like as not, your coming here was also anticipated from everything you told me. It is clear the man who penned that letter cares a great deal about you and understands you quite well to know you would come to us. Who in the seven hells would be worried about the likes of me? Wisegate said he suspected who delivered the missive, but I haven't the faintest idea. It saddens me to hear you say that. We may have gone our separate ways, but in our hearts we are still all of us brothers. Now tell me, who of our members cared most for you? Who was always there to offer you a guiding hand? Why, that could only be the commander. Precisely. And it was out of the desire to see you move forward that he sent the letter to you. Contrary to what it seems, the commander is alive and well, and even now he watches over you. That, I believe, was the message he wished to convey. Ah, I tire of these games. He's still alive, as you say. Where in the seven hells is he? Remember, the duty of the strong is to protect the weak. As if I would ever forget our company words. The commander taught them to me when I first met him. This day, I remember that moment vividly. Standing atop a point overlooking Costa del Sol, the commander had meant to verify whether I sought out Wisegate after receiving his letter. That is where he would have been. The odds are slim, I'll admit, but it's the best chance I have of finding him. I must make haste. He's missing the entire point, isn't he? I wasn't quite finished, if truth be told, but I suppose it cannot be helped. The commander meant that much to me. From wielding a spear to living an honorable life, Landonell learned all he knows from the commander. Naught gave Landonell greater joy than to meet the commander's expectations, and he went on to distinguish himself among our ranks. After disbanding the company, I believe that the commander continued to watch over Landonell, and upon sensing his growing discontent, he decided to take action and sent the letter. The road has been bumpy, but Landonell has finally arrived at the truth. The final leg of his journey remains, and I should be grateful if you were to accompany him. I have a feeling we also meet the company leader at a later quest. By later, I mean way later. I don't remember which one, like which quest line. But it basically kind of came out also in the form of mini stories that 14 has on their website, which I should actually link in my channel. Oh, there's Landonell. And there's a pitchfork. But yeah, I might have known you would come as well. Told my friend. This spear belongs to the commander. Alas, the man himself is nowhere to be seen. Why? Why does he refuse to meet me? Because you are not ready. By now, you ought to know the reason why. It took me long enough, but I think I'm beginning to understand now. You would always tell us, the duty of the strong is to protect the weak. He wanted us to venture out into the realm and live up to those words, in his own way. Like you, Wisegate, you were a mercenary of unquestionable renown. The world was yours for the taking, yet you chose to stand as the humble protector of Costa del Sol and all who call her home. Imani had a hand in revitalizing the Bacchus wine industry, and both Uad and Braveloves have become leaders among their people. We serve the realm better as individuals than a single entity. That is why the commander disbanded our company. Though I never forgot our words, I did not understand them fully until now. Instead of doing my best as a woodwiller, I had my head in the clouds, dreaming of a return to the glory days of old. We did much good for the realm, and had the time of our lives in the process, but it was past time for us to pass the torch. The torch, degree, has been taken up by a most worthy individual. The realm has no further company of heroes. The commander believes them, and I agree with his assessment. That is why I chose not to search for it. And neither shall I anymore. As you said, Wisecat, I am not ready or worthy to face the commander. Ah, what a fool I'd been all these years. There's so much to be done if I'm to make up for lost time. Commander, you're watching. You need worry about me no longer. I will live up to the words and do you proud. This I swear. Journeys take you far and wide, I believe. Should you happen to cross paths with the commander, please, good that he knows my mind. I don't even know who your commander is. I don't remember who. Like, I legit forgot if we actually meet him or not. I think we might. Hey, it was a success. Right, back. The lower dock. Ooh, I think the little post Moogle that could. I am pretty sure that was supposed to be last stream that we did it, but oh well. Well, if it isn't my favorite whipping boy, or my most promising pupil, you couldn't have picked a better time to pay a visit, Kupo. Two of my post-Moogles in training are set to embark on their first assignment while they have completed a thorough training session, administered by yours truly. The sensitive and sympathetic superior, that's me, is ever concerned for his subordinate's safety. I have here in my paws a veritable compendium of choice counsel for the aspiring postman. Your task is to deliver it to Raya Osena in custody my subordinates have in place at Camp Tranquil. Consider it next stage in your own training. Next and most likely, actually, I don't know at this point. I think career level 25 is whatever's keeping that deputy post-Moogle. He promised to drop by to offer some parting words advice to his recruits, but he's taking so long that they've already fluttered off. You have something for me? Here you go. Wary of low-hanging branches, and remember to keep a wide berth of any goo-goo moths. I say, could this voice counsel be any more blindingly obvious? That said, I cannot fault the deputy postman for being concerned for his subordinates. After all, 'twas his own injury that pressed the two pyros into active service so far ahead of schedule. Sadly, I fear that it will be some time still before his wings are fit for duty. Arun believes he has insight as to how a suitable remedy might be formulated, but the process will require the services of first-rate alchemists. Meanwhile, I have two wet behind the ears Mughals wandering aimlessly across the realm. I would like nothing more than to see them succeed at their charge, that they might inspire a new generation of aspiring postmen. As I have my doubts that they will do so if left to their own devices. I would have accompanied them myself, but I fear my duties as sincerely mean little time to play chaperone. Would you be willing to see them safely to their first destination of my stead? First Mughal flew off in the direction of Quarry Mill. Though he does not want for enthusiasm, he's easily frightened by unfamiliar sights and sounds. Should you find him in such a state, pray, rally his strength and let him know that we stand behind him. Alright, so my first quest is to rally him. Oh, he's like right outside before you know. At least for the quest bubble area. Ooh, that's an A rank. I don't know if I have the strength to take him on solo yet. Dude is right outside the gates. Like, come on. Almost looks like I'm... Why, thank you. I dare say you've given me the strength to carry on a bit. Wait a moment. I know you. The loyal delivery. You're the deputy postman who's always talking about Koopa. Came all this way to watch over me? I thank you truly, deeply from the bottom of my little Mughal heart. You are truly a shining example to delivery Mughals everywhere. Oh, think that one day I might be a such carrier like you and the deputy postman. Why, it would be a dream come true, Kupo. But how how can I hope to reach such heights by here fluttering in circles? No, I must deliver this letter safely to Buskaroon, just as the deputy postman instructed me. And let me just state for the record that no matter what Raya O might have told you, I am not intimidated by this task. Not in the slightest. Well, off I go, Kupo. Alright, so go to Buskaroon. Oh, that would make sense why he was stopped at Quarry Mill. Safety. This area I would not fall in. Like, it's actually dangerous. Probably. Oh, yes, that is exactly what I needed to hear. You're exactly right. Why, I can do anything if I put my palm to, Kupo. Perhaps you're wondering why one as fearful and faltering as myself doesn't just leave the stressful life of a carrier behind. But you see, what I truly wish to leave behind is my own miserable lack of courage. I remember the day like it was yesterday. My dear brother lay wounded, struck in the wing by a particularly savage roper, and yet I could do nothing but quake and quiver beside him. It was the deputy post mogul who, much to our fortune, was in the vicinity on a delivery assignment and carried my brother to Camp Tranquil where Aru intended to meet him. Today it is our turn. We shall do our duty, help the post mogul in his time of need, just as he did for us, and after all, you have done for me. It would mean ever so much if you drop by to a moment. I will await you at Buskaroon's Druthers, Kupo. Alright, let's go. His first actual assignment completed. I've made it! Aren't you proud of me, Kupo? Now behold, as I deliver this letter straight from cause to Busker while remaining stealthily out of sight, just as the deputy postmobile showed me. Bloody hells, if it isn't a Moogle in the flesh! Talk about something you don't see every day. Oh no, Kupo, in my eagerness I've gone and blown my cover. Deputy postmobile will never let me hear the end of it. All you Moogles like to stay out of sight when you make your deliveries, eh? No wonder letters have a habit of appearing out of thin air. Sounds like a right thankless job, but you have my gratitude today. You hear that? Mr. Buscaroon gave me his gratitude. Why, this just might be the happiest day of my life, Kupo. Since you proving yourself a capable sort, perhaps you could do me a favor. I have a letter here marked for Bader and Limsa Lominsa that somehow found its way here to the Druthers. Oh, dear me, this is doubtless the work of my confident yet careless brother. Two of us, you see, had taken over deliveries of the shroud while the deputy postman wings. Oh, pray forgive us our failings. Well, into the job, eh? You need to go flogging yourself now. Vaderin and I, well, our names and professions do bear more than a passing resemblance. After all. Besides, I dare say that having the chance to meet my first is worth an errant letter or two. That said, it troubles me to hear that this associate of yours, deputy postmover was it, has come to harm. Might there be anything I could do to lend a hand? Speak of the need for an alchemist. I see. You just leave that to me, friend. Memory serves one of my regulars is something of an expert in such matters. As for Baderon's letter, have no fear. My brother and I will atone for our errors and see it delivered to the right hands. That said, for all my brother's bravado, I suspect that deep down he too feels a measure of anxiety about his first foray outside the shroud. Would you be so kind as to escort him as you did me? It would mean the realm to me, Kupo. We agreed to meet at the Danya airship landing. I'll pass this letter along to him and wait for you to join us. Alright. New Gridanian, then to airship landing. So, you're the deputy postmogul's prized pupil, eh? Can he teach you anything about punctuality, Kupo? I don't know what my little brother told you, but I've trained my whole life for this. This might be my first time out of the shroud, but if anyone's up to the task, it's me. Please, brother, you've got yourself hurt again. I simply couldn't live with myself. Pray let this adventure accompany you, just for safety's sake. Ever the worry war. Look, just because you can't fly more than 2 bones without getting the quivers, doesn't mean that your brother is in need of a chaperone. That's what you said last time when you almost got yourself swallowed by that slabbering groper. Why, if the deputy postman had wandered by at that precise moment, that was then. This is now, Cooper. I put on 2 pounces of pure muscle and pored over every map of Eorzea to prepare myself for this task. The last thing I need is some glorified sellsword holding my paw. Now, enough chit-chat. I have an airship to board. If you want to see how a real delivery Moogle does his duty, feel free to tag along, or don't. It's your loss, not mine, Kupo. Very presumptuous. Right, that's the wrong one. I'm actually just gonna go to the Limsa airship. Because that's where the quest is gonna be, no need to teleport. Ooh, it's foggy outside actually. Very interesting. is Mensa. Everything here is so big and boisterous. Oh, the sea is sending needles up my nose. Nervous? Me? Patently preposterous, though. I was born for this assignment. Did you not notice the aplomb with which I handled my maiden airship voyage? Oh. But no, a buccaneer's den like this is no place for the ordinary Moogle. With the deputy post Moogle out of commission, the people of Limsa are lucky that I'm here to shoulder the slack. Speaking of which, I believe I have a letter to deliver. Here to learn a thing or two, come join me at the Drowning Wench. But you'll want to move fast. I'm a busy Moogle, Kupo. Pretty sure you can actually meet if you want to. If this Moogle wants to meet the deputy post Moogle, he just go downstairs. Hey, Goose, how's it going, friend? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? I hope your long weekend has been good. What took you so long? Took a wrong turn at the Octant? Good thing I'm the one in charge of this assignment. But why haven't I delivered the letter yet? Well, it's not because I'm scared of that burly, bearded gentleman over there. That's for certain. I just wanted to give you a chance to witness mastery in motion. Now, watch me deliver the letter all discreetly, Kupo. You probably see him all the time. Bugger me with a broadsword. Which one of you civil and soft set your wind up Moogle loose in my establishment? Doing good. Part of the the Warframe event. Fun. There is an upcoming event in 14 that I am very looking forward to. I don't think I'm gonna do much of it on stream though, since it's just a dungeon grind. Yeah, really looking forward to it. Wind up? Are you blind or just balmy? I'm a living, breathing Moogle, not some glorified child's toy. Oops, there goes my cover. Are me eyes and ears to be believed? God's honest Moogle, here in the wench. Letter, I thank you, pretty little friend. But strap me to the mast if this ain't a rare pleasure indeed. I've heard many rumors about your kind, but I always reckon you weren't too keen on letting yourselves be seen. Ahem. Oh, we have 10 days left after the... We're only at... Oh! Yeah, better get to that grind then. Only 38? I'm gonna assume not a lot of people are doing their part, which is sad. but of course, I simply thought that on this momentous occasion, my first foray to your fine nation, I'd take the opportunity to personally introduce myself. I'm sure that's what the Deputy Post Moogle, bless his wings, would have wanted. That you say? One of your mates is hurting, see? And in me line of work, tend to know a little something about everything. If there's anything you might need of me, say the word. I've already spoke for the need of an alchemist. Let's speak of medicine. Probably 90 cosmetic. Ooh. Next cosmetic. Oh, so they have it kind of like in batches. I thought there was like one grand prize at the end. Oh, if it's gonna be like that, then hopefully you at least get to the 90%. Even if you don't complete the event, hopefully you at least get to that 90% mark. I reckon one of me regulars might just know a thing or two about that sort of business. I'll send word if I dig up any. And with that, I best get back to pouring grog before one of me customers hunks in the head with an empty flagon. Not really, it's not just your community. Yeah! I hope that the community actually, like, hits the 90%. When I said you, I did mean the community as a whole. Because I have played other games where there's, like, a community contribution. And usually for the few that I played, it was like one grand prize at the very end. See, I just told you there was nothing to be afraid of. Boring new environs, forging friendships with locals? Yes, the carrier's life is the life for me, Kupo. But what I've accomplished today will have even more far-reaching repercussions. Yes, once my fellow Moogles back in the Shroud hear of my stunning success, they'll be beating down our doors to join the Post Moogle. And since you've been such a loyal observer, I'll give you the honor of reporting my deeds to Raya O. Oh, if only the Deputy Post Moogle were here. Doubtless he would be moved to tears by my magnanimity. Speaking of which, I really should pay him a visit. Like, downstairs. It was just perfect. Would be done pretty fast. Yeah. Oh, also report to Raya O. Went up by around 4% from yesterday. Only 4% in a day? That's not good. That is quite the slow going. Oh, Sanctum of the Well. I should have read these. A lot of the warframes. That is fair. Again, hopefully the community does get you to where you need to get, so that the community can get that 90% cosmetic. By trying to get participation up. Yeah. Although I would assume that they should have been doing that for quite some time now. Oh, I'm the wrong person. Sure we'll get there. So, yeah. Welcome back. I hear that the first assignment was quite a success, and that you played a pivotal role in seeing that it was so. For this, I thank you. I must offer my gratitude as well, knowing that the two younglings were in capable hands allowed me to focus my mind on the Deputy Post Moogle treatment, which I have made considerable progress. Usually takes a bit to get infected. Okay, gotcha. So the main story quests are required to be... Okay. That's fair, that's fair. I would have thought that they did something like what 14 does with events. They usually allow you to do it once you hit level 15 and complete a certain quest that basically kind of like unlocks the ability to go to the different city-states. For me, that would make a bit more sense, so that, like, it's early on, it's not going to be tied much to the actual story, it's just a little bit of extra stuff that you do. And you can do it early on, you don't need to, like, be way beyond so that you can do it. But that, I mean, teach their own. Game devs do know what they're doing, so... I must suffer. Oh, wait, no. That. At first, the mere thought of an adventurer accompanying me on my assignment annoyed me to no end. But now I say the more the merrier, Kupo. And with word of your success spreading through Twelvewood, Flying Delivery Moogles are signing up in droves. Why, the ranks have burgeoned such that we could assign 2 Moogles to each task. So chose, and judging by recent events, that might very well be wise. Heartening tidings indeed. I dare say that the Deputy Post Moogle may rest and recuperate for as long as he desires. I might even suggest an early retirement. Mostly because it has spoilers for... Oh yeah, I think you told me about that last time as well. that it does tie in for the story quests and have some spoilers for it. Fireman, gods forbid, I'm still a post-Moogle in my prime. Your thought of hanging up my letter sack for good? Why, wherever would I derive the pleasure and meaning from my meager existence? I most assuredly agree, Kupo. The sheer joy of seeing satisfied faces after a job well done filled me with newfound energy and enthusiasm. After all my superior has done for me, I could not bear to see him deprived of this most splendid sensation. Intriguing. Thus far, I have concentrated my efforts on physical remedies, but perhaps lightening the post-Moogle spirits might serve to speed the recovery process. And at the very least, it is an avenue worth exploring. You just may be onto something there, dear brother. So, I can assume my duty once I've healed. No more talk of putting me out to pasture, Kupo? If that is your true desire, how can we deny it of you? Only ask that you take care not to overexert yourself. Well, to think I'd ever see a Moogle who truly lives for his work? And with all the younglings here to follow in his footsteps, you should be able to manage without imposing on adventurers for a while. Just leave it to us. My brother and I understand the significance and satisfaction of our job now more than ever. We won't let you down, Kupo. Now that's the spirit, Kupo, and it's all thanks to you, my artful assistant. But no, you have proved to be far more than just a helping hand. You have earned the respect of the young ones and mine as well. Geo Jedi, by the powers vested in me as Deputy Post-Moogle, I hereby name you a fully fledged letter carrier. The honor is typically reserved for Moogles, but I am happy to be the exception in your case, Kupo. Well, I would love to give you your next assignment. The young ones are in more need of training. But don't let your skills wane, for there is no telling when we'll call on you again, Kupo. I don't think they will ever call on us again, unfortunately. Although a continuation of this series would be pretty awesome. I would love to see them continue if they do. Post-Moogle has promoted you to full-fledged letter carrier, but maybe sometime. Next assignment. Ready? Okay. Oops. Ooh, when did I get this bacon bread? Caviar. Alright, I will double check myself one more time to see if there's actually anything left for that quest. If not, I shall return here. Kill the king. Yeah, there's nothing there, and the post-Moogle isn't even there as well. Yeah, that sums it up. That definitely sums up, in my opinion, the best, absolute best quest line in this game. I cannot say how much I love this one. Right? Go ahead. We are gonna finally restart main scenario quest after a long wait, after God knows how many filler episodes we've. And I'm actually probably gonna do this unsaved. So let me go ahead and party for this one. This Thorn March card. Not be done. Mainly because I don't know if many people will actually know. Oh yeah, this has the most interesting track. Quite a few people might actually recognize it. when the Sentinels are they? Like adventures, I wager. They. Because usually you need to do it in like escape man. Oh, forgot the dance. That one forgot the dance. Good King Lamar. Almost dead. There we go. Is he sleeping? Take my spoils. Just put that. That here. Oh, I do wonder what they like the sword and shield. Did it, Kupo. You did it. Good King Mugumog the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more. I shudder to think that what might have happened had you not stopped the Moogle's guard when you did. Thank you, Thegio. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go and tell Pukni Pak that the king is no more. He's with Raya O at Camp Tranquil, and can relay news to the chieftain. I can English, I promise. Oh wait, no. Wrong lever. I put the sword and light. Oh, it's just the sword that there's. Oh. Goes on. There we go. Well, that's an interesting looking blade. Alright. Do I dare believe my ears? Would King Urumag the 12th make his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all, has fallen? All Murukind owes you a debt, Kupo. Ah, and I sense Raya O wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption. Your bravery and service to Wellwood and her Murugles shall not be forgotten, Vegio. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray, return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to a full account of today's events. Oh. While the details are yet fresh in your mind. Okay, so Lotus Stand, Anya. That's gonna be in the, Conjurer's Guild area. Conjurer's Guild. Elder Seeker is expecting you, sir. May I show you in? Yes. Please do. Oh, will this be voiced now? Oh! Vigio, you are returned to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmark. Beat a bunch of Muggles up. That's basically all I did. Then it is as we feared. King really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Muggles don't worship him, for one thing. Not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power contained in the crystals and the first force of their collective faith, Muggles called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, that being left in no corpse, the aether which comprised him instead being scattered to the 4 winds. According to the accepted definition, he cannot be a primal. The mode of his manifestation was every aspect the same. Which means... Ancient. This whole business reeks of their handiwork. Oh, they said it was a masked man who taught them how years ago, but Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Found it all. How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the fire, crystals to flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. Somber thought, but a sultry one. My heartfelt thanks, Vegio. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we could finish discussing that other matter. The matter which has even now been settled. Science shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Soul. We knew we could count on you, my lady. While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the elders here, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedents of all that has transpired? Alright, I can do that. the waking stand. Wait, the waking stands. Oh, waking stands. I thought I was supposed to go to the rising stone. I'm guessing she hasn't made the actual move. Like the actual physical move has not been made yet. It is good to see you, Hale, and healthy, Video. I received word from Dan Papalimo that you had felt good among the 12, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So, it was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the Beast Tribes and taught by the Assi. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seer of our usefulness. Your offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. Thanks, Vegio. Right, what is the next one? I don't like that picture. Although, I do need to call it early today. It's my stomach is not feeling the best, and I actually want to fully embrace the story for the next parts. What was the one called again? It's okay. And it's about moving to the Rising Stones, all that. Alright, I got an idea about what next episode can be named. That said, let's go ahead and see if we can raid. It's early, so the list should be a bit bigger than usual. Oh, this might be distorting my sound a bit. Hope it did not do that too much. Alright, I'm up check. Oh, I think I know. With like to I'll be rating a friend. Sussy Susan 69. She's a decent bean. So let's go share the love with her. Go ahead and put that raid message in. Go. Alright. So, again, I would like to thank everybody for, coming in, joining up, all that good jazz. I really appreciate it. Next time I'll be going live is tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back with some more Star Wars Old Republic. We'll be continuing on with the story in Alderaan. Alright, so without further ado, we can start getting off, get some stuff done and all that. So, again, thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend ahead, and till again, my friends.